POV, you become a crypto billionaire overnight. Congratulations! You're a billionaire. At 2:14 a.m., you were asleep in a studio apartment eating instant noodles for dinner and worrying about rent. At 6:37 a.m., you're worth $1.4 billion. The first thing you do is assume there's a mistake. The second thing you do is check again. And again. And again. The numbers don't change. A token you bought 6 months ago for $500 has exploded overnight. A celebrity mentioned it. A hedge fund started buying. Then social media did what social media always does. It lost its mind. You stare at your portfolio. Your hands are shaking. You try calculating how much money you have. Then you realize the number is too big for your brain. Yesterday you were comparing prices on frozen pizza. Today you're richer than movie stars. But there's a problem. You don't actually have $1.4 billion. You have tokens. And tokens are only worth what the next person will pay. Right now the chart looks like a rocket ship. In 2 hours it could look like a cliff. You need to sell. Immediately. You open the exchange. The app crashes. You refresh. Crashes again. So does the website. The entire internet is trying to buy and sell at the same time. The price jumps 20. Then falls 15. Then rises another 30. Every second feels like watching your house burn while somebody changes the rules of physics. You finally manage to sell a small amount. 500,000. The transaction goes through. The money is real. You almost throw up. For the first time, you understand something important. Money isn't exciting. Money is terrifying. By noon you've sold hundreds of millions worth. Not at the peak. Nobody sells at the peak. Only liars claim they do. But you've sold enough. Enough to change your life. Enough to change every life connected to yours. Enough to create problems you didn't know existed. By evening somebody finds your wallet address. By midnight somebody links it to an old gaming account. By sunrise somebody links that account to your real name. The internet solves the puzzle faster than the police solve murders. A YouTube channel posts your face. A crypto influencer makes a video about you. Your follower count jumps from 83 people to 400,000. Half of them congratulate you. The other half hate you. The first strange message arrives before breakfast. A stranger wants money for surgery. Another wants help paying rent. Another claims to be your cousin. You don't remember having that cousin. Then journalists start calling. Then lawyers. Then investment firms. Then private banks. Everyone wants 5 minutes. Everyone says they're here to help. Nobody worked this hard to help when you were broke. The first person to knock on your door arrives 2 days later. He's wearing a suit. Carrying a leather briefcase. Smiling too much. You don't answer. 3 more show up before the week ends. One somehow knows your mother's address. That scares you more than anything else. So you disappear. New phone. New house. New lawyer. New accountant. New life. The house sits behind iron gates. The driveway is longer than your entire old neighborhood. You buy it without seeing it. You don't care what it looks like. You care about walls. Distance. Privacy. You hire security. At first it feels ridiculous. Then your lawyer shows you stories. Kidnappings. Extortion. Home invasions. People tortured for crypto passwords. You hire more security. Now there are cameras everywhere. Motion sensors. Safe rooms. Emergency protocols. You used to worry about overdraft fees. Now you're worried about being kidnapped. Wealth changes the monsters. It doesn't remove them. Your brother calls. He hasn't called in years. The conversation starts normally. Then becomes awkward. Then becomes careful. He never asks for money. Not directly. But silence can ask questions words never could. You send him 5 million. He cries. You cry. For a few weeks it feels wonderful. Then he stops calling. Not completely. Just less. The conversations become shorter. More formal. Like money built a wall neither of you noticed until it was finished. You start learning another lesson. People don't always want your money. Sometimes they want what the money means. Freedom. Security. Status. The version of you they imagine exists now. And nobody can compete with an imagination. A year passes. The token that made you rich crashes 99. Entire online communities are wiped out. People lose homes. Savings. Retirements. Some blame you. Some make videos about you. Some accuse you of manipulating the market. Most have never met you. The internet doesn't need facts. It needs stories. And you became one. You meet a woman during your second year. She likes books. She hates social media. She laughs at your terrible jokes. For 6 months you don't tell her anything. No numbers. No headlines. No crypto. Just you. The real you. Then she finds out. Not from you. From someone else. The look on her face hurts more than you expected. Not anger. Disappointment. The same disappointment people feel when they realize you've been wearing a mask. The relationship ends quietly. No screaming. No betrayal. Just distance. The kind that's impossible to measure. Years pass. Your investments grow. Your fortune grows. Your security team changes. Your accountants change. Your lawyers change. The money keeps multiplying. But your world keeps shrinking. One morning you wake up in a house big enough for 20 people. And realize you're completely alone. The news has moved on. The internet has moved on. Some new kid made 200 million on the latest coin. Now they're the story. Not you. You walk onto the back patio. Coffee in hand. The sun is rising. Exactly like it did before the money. The birds sound the same. The sky looks the same. The world keeps turning. You think about the night you bought that token. You spent 500. You forgot about it. Then it made you a billionaire. People always talk about what money can buy. Nobody talks about what it costs. And standing there in the silence, with more wealth than you could spend in 10 lifetimes, you finally understand the bill arrived years ago.